What is up, guys? This is Dom from The Mafia. Woo! We are back with more Reiju gaming. Who's shocked? No one. Okay. What I wanted to do here, I know you guys are probably anticipating a UP Luffy how to beat guide, or maybe like a Shanks or something like that. I really wanted to get ahead of the curve on OP13 with our leader. We're pretty solved in OP12 as far as deck list and stuff goes. OP13 is the power creep set where there's basically only like 4 leaders that are like good, I guess, and like everything else is kind of like pushed to the curb. Like if I'm being completely honest, everything else is basically pushed to the curb. We can look at the pie chart in how do I get to? Let me just see really quick, guys. Apologies. Come on. I'm trying to get to here. Alright, no, we're here. We just had it. Dang it. It's gonna take some time to load. Anyways, okay, here we go. So OP13. These are the deck lists for OP12. We'll actually go to all. Alright, and this is the kind of pie chart that we get here. So as I was saying, there's like 4 decks that are like really, really strong. One of which being Emu, one being Portgas the Ace, the new leader from set 13. Green Zoro, we had him in 12. And Gol D Roger, the red purple from the new set as well. And the leader that we will be going over the matchup for today. So with this pie chart right here, it's kind of like a triangle meta between these 3. If you're playing Zoro, Zoro beats Ace, but loses to Emu. If you're playing Emu, Emu beats Zoro, but loses to Ace. And if you're playing Ace, Ace loses to Zoro, but beats Emu. And Roger's kind of like I don't really know where Roger's at, honestly, with those matchups. I'm anticipating it's not amazing into Ace or Zoro. So maybe Emu, but we'll see. These are kind of the big 4. So if you're playing one of, like, my thoughts on this meta is you can't be good into everything. Like, for our deck, for example, we're going to be awful into Ace. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, we're going to be awful into Ace, but we're going to be pretty strong into these 3. And being strong into these 3, I think, is better than teching everything just to beat Ace. If I'm being completely honest, yes, we're playing cards that are good into Ace, because that's like the matchup we're going to struggle into most. But we're gonna be strong into these 3, but not so much into Ace. But we'll play to our outs. I'll go over that video as well. But I really wanted to get ahead of the curve for you guys. For OP13, start grinding some 13 for you guys. I know it's early, this, that, and the third. I just wanted to get a little bit ahead and start repping this and maybe discover something, so that when we do have 13, that we won't be scrambling for ideas. I've already tested like Magellan and all of those cards too. But yeah, so yep, you obviously have like Rayleigh and then all these other decks over here. But these are these 4 are like the big bads of this new meta, and I've tested all 4. We're pretty strong into Emu because we can just rush them down. Hopefully before they play their second 10-drop. They play their second 10-drop. It's pretty much reps. But I think we could outlast the first one and try to kill them. Very 50-50, if I'm being honest. Zoro, we know how to beat Zoro already. We're teched We're teched for Zoro. This is probably going to be our strongest matchup in this format. Roger. We can rush Roger down pretty easily, I found, with our Porsche, and Black Maria is strong against them as well. Also, Pudding is great into all these decks. But with Ace, that's specifically the reason we're running Pudding this set, is because the card advantage is absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna be testing a lot over the next couple of weeks. I will let you guys know what we decide to do, but this is the deck list as of now. I put in 3 Pudding from the last list. I put in 3 Pudding, cut 3 Lightning because it's not as good this set because green isn't as good. So I put in 3 Pudding for like Ace and cards or decks that just like to keep a big hand. Pudding is very, very good in our deck, just in general too. Something I've liked doing is if I have Pudding in hand, I play Porsche into Baby, don't pop it, and then I put it down on this, swing 5, 5, 5, pop 7, and then they were already at 5 in hand. We'll get into like all the cool plays we can do with Pudding, but this is like going to be an MVP in it for us, this format. And then everything is the same. I cut a Judge because it's not good into any of the leaders that we just talked about, and went up 1 Cosette because a lot of the decks that are good, we either have to outlast or just out aggro to like save our bodies from like removal with like Emu swinging into board with their ETG because they get to play an ETG. It's actually pretty funny. I'm excited for that. That's my favorite matchup right now. But yeah, Cosette's been like an MVP for us. And obviously having 4 is just better into Green Zoro as well. So this is the deck list that we're going to be using. Also Black Maria has been very, very good. But this has felt pretty good into mostly everything besides Ace. I mean, it's just honestly a tough matchup, guys. Not sure what to tell you. I'll be practicing a lot against it, getting the little nooks and crannies filled out. But yeah, this is what I've found to be. These 4 slots can be like screwed with. I may go down like maybe like two Cosette, and like if we discover something that's good into everything, we'll be playing 2 of those. But for right now, I liked Cosette at 4, just for filler purposes right now. But I definitely am gonna play 3 Pudding. She's been an MVP for me. But today we're gonna be going over the Roger matchup, so we'll just go to his deck. And this is from the last one that, well, not from the last one that won, but it was just like a debate between if they're playing Newgate or Katakuri, but it is what it is. So Roger leader, it's a 5 life, 2 color / 7,000 power leader. If you have any Don cards on your field, you'll give 1 Don to your leader. So he'll always be swinging like 6s at us. And if you have 9 or less Don cards on your field, give this leader minus 2,000 power. That's the most important thing for us specifically in this matchup. So he will be a 5k leader until he has 10 Don on his field. That is important because the way that we're going to beat this deck is to aggro them down and just out-resource them in the early game. And then by the time it gets late game where they're dropping bombs on us, we'll be able to just keep pinging them with like 7s and 9s with our ETGs to eventually win the game. So that is our general strategy. Some of these decks of the pilots take life very aggressively, and that's where Pudding just destroys them. So that is this. What this deck wants to do is play a card, ramp every turn until you can drop your big monsters early, and then just win the game by smashing into the opponent's face. So let's get into the deck list. This is a really good card for them. You guys all know Sanji. Activate main, you may add a card from your life area to your hand. This character gets plus 2,000 power, then give it 2 rested Don. This is specifically good if you're at 1 life and you're at 10 Don and you have a board developed and this is on the field. You can play Roger for 10 and then activate this to take the life, and then your whole board will be unblockable because if they block, they lose the game. and then you just like go for game. So this card is really, really good in this deck. Usually doesn't come up because they don't get to play their 10 costs too often against us because we're so aggressive. Usually you only see about one of these cards on the field, and the game will be over by the time they get to play the second one. This card, the Uta, it has 10,000 power. If you have a character with 10,000 power or more, give this card in your hand -4 cost, and it is a blocker. So if they have any of these cards developed, then this will only cost 2 in their hand, and it's a blocker. And it's also a 2K counter, which is really good. So good card in that deck. Newgate, you know him, you love him. 9/10, give leader plus 2K. And then the one attacking is actually super relevant against us because it stopped me from playing a co-set out or a chopper like multiple times. This card's really good for like decks that want to like get past your big bodies with chump blockers. You can just KO them with the Newgate, so that's really good too. The Shanks is like the win condition of this deck because by the time you get to play your Shanks, you're already a 7K lead, and then all your opponent's characters will have -1,000 power. So you're basically an 8K lead, essentially, when you have this card developed. And it's a rusher, 12K, ends the game, you get it. Roger's their win condition. I already went over a combo with the Sanji, but if you have 0 life or if your opponent has 0 life, your whole board is unblockable. So this card is like an MVP in this deck when you have to go late game. Shanks is a searcher. Pretty self-explanatory, but it searches for Roger Pirates. And a lot of this stuff in this deck is Roger Pirates. We'll get into the cards that ramp now. He has a 2 cost, 2,000 power buggy that's a 2K. And on play, if your leader is Roger Pirates and do you have any given Don cards, add 1 Don card and rest it. The given Don is important when you're on 3. You'll have 1 attached to leader because you have to. And then you'll get to play 2 for buggy and then ramp to 4. So that's a good card. Also, it's really good for like hitting your triple ramp, just being able to pay 2. Good card at 2K, and it's searchable. This card has been really, really good for them. It's a 3 cost, 4,000 power, 1K searchable card, Roger Pirates. And if you have 8 more down in your field, this character gets plus 2,000 power. And then on play, if your leader has the Roger Pirates, add 1 Don card from your Don deck and rest it. So this card is good because it's basically a 3 cost, 6,000 power character, and its on play is you on 3 Don, you don't have to have a Don attached, or on 4 Don, you don't have to have a Don attached to your leader to like get this effect. So that's really good too. Just ramps you. Good card. This card, I don't know if a lot of lists are playing it. 3 costs, 3,000 power, searchable 2K. On play, if you have 8 or more Don cards on your field, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 base power or less. So just a good card, good utility. Bond Clay, you know him, you love him. Ramps an active Don, and when attacking, it can copy power. So another ramper. And this card is really, really good. This is probably their best. This is my favorite card in this deck, probably. It's a 6/7, 1K, searchable, Scopper Gabbin. On play, if your leader has Roger Pirates, draw 2 cards and trash 1 from your hand, and then add 1 Don and rest it. So it's basically like a queen, except it ramps you. And you don't go down Don, you get Don, but just doesn't have blocker. So this is a really, really good card to play on like 7. So this is good for them too. This also comes up because they play this, and I immediately putting them after. Just put the nail in the coffin right away. I haven't seen this in my testing much, but I think that they're on Katakuri now. I don't think it super comes up whether they were on the Newgate or the Katakuri. This card is really good, though. 8 cost, 8K blocker, end of your turn. Set him as active, and then ramp it on. Good card. This deck, it's probably really good. This is their really good card. It's a 8/9,000 power character, searchable. Has rush just generically, and then on play if you have any given Don cards. So usually you play this on 9 because you have to have 1 given to your leader. It'll rest a 5 cost or less, and then at the end of the turn you set it down as active. That'll be relevant for your other ramper that is just plus 3K to leader on the counter, and then main effect, it's kind of like a buggy. for 2 Don, you can ramp it on. So that's good. Or actually, you have to have a given Don. So on 3, you can play this if you don't have the Douglas Bullet. So good card. We have this Roger. This is like the best card in their deck, I think. On play, if you or your opponent have 10 Don cards on the field, your leader gets plus 2,000 power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. So when he has 10 Don, he slams this and becomes a 9k leader. And then you could just like chain him and leave like Don up for events. So this is good too. Divine Departure, usually this is used in his hand as like counter, but it's like a regular 0 cost counter. And then you could rest 5 of your Don cards. And if you have any given Don cards, give one of your opponent's characters minus 8,000 power. So this is their deck. What they want to do is they really just want to ramp until they can outvalue us with their big drops, and we won't be able to swing into his like 7k leader. We'll have to ping him instead of like giving like 7s to 5s and like 6s to 5s or 5 to 5s. And free value, we'll have to attach Don to our characters. So he wants to get to the point where he can ramp and play cards like this and like get his leader to like 9k and just like outgrind us and then kill us with like this Shanks is like the MVP for him in the matchup, honestly. But that's it's a relatively simple deck. I think it's really fun. That's his game plan. This card is really good for like resting Cosettes and stuff, I found. Yeah, that's really it. This card has been really good for him for trading into our bodies. This has been extremely good for a jump blocker for him. And the buggy has been good for double ramp. Like as far as like strategy goes, I don't really know what to tell you guys. It's relatively straightforward. Play card, ramp, and then play big body, and then just rush your opponent down and kill him. Find your value trades in the board. Our plan versus this. So he's a 5k leader for his first couple turns until he gets to 10 Don, obviously. So we're cruising with Porsche. Porsche is the card that wins this matchup, as well as Maria. Porsche into a Maria might as well just end the game for him. That's like our best play in this matchup because Maria just copies his Don. So like this first 3 turns when he's just ramping Don, we're going to be developing bodies. And instead of losing Don, we're actually going to be ramping with Maria. So because we're copying his ramp. So she's like mega value in this matchup. Just got to be careful with your 2Ks. But we'll go card by card and kind of go over how each card serves their purpose. So we're playing 3 Charlotte Pudding. Like I said, a lot of the decks in this format take life very aggressively, like the Port Costi Ace Leader. That's the big reason why we're playing Pudding this format, but also Roger players can take life pretty aggressively, and you could just hit them with a Pudding. Also, Zoro players having 5 life, they can take life pretty aggressively. It's just like it's just like such a good card, honestly. We could utilize it very, very well. It also just like can win you the game if they have like 6 cards in hand or 7 in hand or even 5 in hand. They just draw into the worst cards that they could possibly draw into. That's why this card is so busted. The hand that they kept is no more. It gets shuffled back in, and they draw 5 new cards, not knowing what they are, and they could just straight up lose the game from there. Doesn't matter how many cards you had in hand. If you draw your worst cards, you lose the game. 2K Reiju. This card isn't super important in this matchup. Like, obviously, it's good if you chain it out, but we're usually using this as like a 2K because Roger's always swinging 6 at us because he's required to. So that's really what we want to use this card for. Obviously, to get tempo with the baby is good too. Sora specifically only uses a 2K in this matchup. Cosette is huge for late game when they start playing their bodies, just getting the extra Don. They don't have a lot of cards that KO besides the Newgate, which only Sunless are playing. I know they're playing Katakuri too. So Cosette's been really, really strong for me, just delaying the game, tempoing them out. Yeah, good card. decided to go up to 4. It could come down, like I said. This is just like testing. Yeah, but she's been very good. Does get rested a lot by the ACOS that they play, but she's been very good. Sanji is our searcher. Reiju's actually really good in this matchup because when you're if they swing like a 7 at you, you can like 2K 1K with your Reiju and then draw. So she's been really, really good. Also, just like Porsche into this and draw is also extremely good against this deck. You really want to establish a lot of bodies on the board. So she's been good. Chopper's been good as well, just like getting the ramp. Sometimes it's better to develop a body, and then sometimes it's better to just get the ramp because they're going to be like a 7K soon. So you kind of have to like pick and choose when Chopper's good and when he isn't good. Just like Cosette later in the game, he's just very good to eat some of the big swings coming at you. Good card. Porsche. This is the card that wins this matchup. Now, she's good in other matchups, but specifically Roger, we can just completely aggro him down in this matchup. And I don't know if like this card is just, and the amount of times that Porsche goes top 5 and just grabs another Porsche, it's been super consistent for me. I don't know why, but like she's been able to grab herself, and I've been able to play a double Porsche and just like win the game straight off the bat. Like she's been that good for me. Yeah, just going into anything, going into Maria, baby, Chopper, like Cosette, like anything. She's been amazing for me, especially with the pressure. Definitely have to see her in this matchup. If you don't, you have to rely on Maria a ton. Going Porsche into Maria is probably your best play in this matchup. Maria, like I said in the beginning of the video, very polarizing card. If you slam her on 3 or 4, she's really, really you really want to play her on 3, and then if you're on 4, you can go Porsche into her, or else she's a little slow. You really want to develop on your second turn, whether it's Porsche into body or just ETG or baby blocker. Really want to develop on your second body on your second turn. So she's been really good on 3 specifically, and then just being able to copy his ramp the entire rest of the game is just wins you the matchup. Honestly, makes you able to swing more optimally later in the game when he is a 7K, and it makes your kind of slow start worth it because then you get the down for like ETGs and Reijus when he's 7K or 9K. So really, really good card, and she's a 2K, which is also relevant in this matchup. So 10 out of 10 in this matchup. EGG has been amazing in this matchup specifically because when he is a 7K leader, we can just turn him sideways and it's free, no attached on needed. So him early is also extremely good because he's only 5K leader early, and just getting the 7 into 5 every single turn puts the pressure on him that we need in this matchup, and then we have like flexibility to attach on other places or play our blockers and such, or play putting. So ETG is like the MVP in this matchup, of course, just like he always is in every matchup. But yeah, this one specifically, just the 7K lead is really important. Reiju is good in this matchup. She's not like amazing or anything. I think that the most important thing is to just play Porsche and the ETG. This is just like it's important to draw when he's swinging 6 at us and 7s consistently, but hasn't been like the greatest. She's been just good with playing the 2 costs into this. Yeah, she's been quite decent actually. I'm not gonna flame her too hard, but yeah, this is a good card in this matchup just for the body alone. And then stage card is stage card, and yeah, we're looking for stage. I think there's some games where I don't get stage. You don't need it in this matchup. You just want Porsche. You need Porsche in this matchup, And if you don't have Porsche, you play around Maria or you play around Pudding. Very, very important. I know all of these cards are not searchable. You're going to at least see one. There's 11 cards here. That's a fifth of our deck. You're going to see one of them that you are able to play around. And by play around, I mean like form your strategy to one of these cards. And if you have multiple of them in your hand, you're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. Maria with Porsche, Porsche with Maria is really, really good. And then Maria with Pudding is really, really good because you get to ramp down for higher swings early, so you can get a big pudding on them. And Pudding with Porsche is good because you can Porsche into like a body that you're going to see, and then completely tempo them out by just ping, 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 and then at the optimal time play Pudding. So like all of these cards synergize with each other very well, I found, and just putting in the deck in general has been a slam dunk for me. I honestly don't know why I wasn't playing her sooner. I tested her out in other matchups as well, and she's been absolutely amazing for me. So I will definitely be playing her at least 3 in OP13, and then we will figure out what to do with maybe 1 or 2 close set slots. But the list it's getting extremely tight with the red blue ace. So yeah. So what we want to do in this matchup again is just aggro them down early game. That'll be the plan for most of our matchups this set, is to aggro, and then just play blockers and hide, I guess. But this matchup specifically, our package right here is what you want to see. And you'll see it in the gameplay too. We already recorded the gameplay, but like I said before, I know you guys probably wanted some more OP12 content, but I want to get ahead of the curve for you guys. I think that it's really important to get a set in stone list before 13 comes for our leader, and make it somewhat viable. I do think we're viable. The ace matchup is just really hard, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I think that we're okay in everything else. I really do. But I think that you're conceding the same things that the other... I don't have the page up. That the other leaders are kind of conceding. Like, if you play one, you're going to lose to something. You know, and that's kind of the boat that we have to die on. We just maybe lose to ace, ? But we'll practice and try to get a good listen to him. But this is what I have right now. Like I said, the 1 or 2 coach set slots are just filler right now. But she's been amazing. I mean, I just don't play Judge a lot in this current format. He hasn't came up a lot against the top decks because we just want to aggro him down, honestly. So that is where I'm currently at with the list and this matchup specifically. Yeah, I don't think I touched on everything. Katakuri is probably a bigger card for them, and I don't think it gets played in this. It maybe gets played once in this whole video, but I think that they were on Newgate over this card. I think that they're just starting to get onto this card, which is going to be really good for them to consistently block our attacks. But I don't think it changes the matchup too much. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'll probably get more games with them playing the ACOS Kata 2. And yeah, this is the deck profiles and what they really want to do. Sorry if I missed anything. The matchup's pretty simple, if I'm being completely honest. You don't have to like super dive into each card. Like, they just want to ramp and play big bodies, and everything else is kind of like niche. I don't know. Like, I hate to be that guy, but like that's really all they want to do is ramp into their big boys and then kill you. Very Shanks-esque type leader. Yeah, but it's been, the matchup's been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. I do think that we are favored. Not by a ton though. I would say it's maybe a 62-ish, 62%-ish for us. I like my chances a lot into this leader. Like, the more I'm even repping it, I'd probably increase that Yeah, I probably would. But if they see their God Curve, they're pretty good. But our deck is always going to be more consistent than theirs. So I think that consistently we will be able to beat this. That's just my hot take because we are the epitome of consistency playing Reiju. So I like our chances. We'll go into the games now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, stuff that you're trying with Ray in 13, I have tried Magellan, guys, specifically for the Roger matchup. It did not do what I wanted it to do. Like I just, it wasn't very strong for me. They just ramped anyways and then killed me. I have tested this though. I think it's good. I think it's good into other leaders as well. Maybe it's good into Ace to prevent them from going into their big curve. So I definitely was playing like for Magellan over the co-set. I was trying that list out, and I still have to test this card a ton. Don't know if I'm running it. This is just like a lot of gray area we have here. Like we're just testing the waters out right now. I did want to get a guide out for each leader to just kind of explain how the matchups go. I think this is the easiest one to explain out of all of them, if I'm being honest. We already did a Zora one. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun experience, just testing out the new stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said before, comments, questions, concerns. I may put out a UP guide. I think that matchup's pretty discovered, though, guys, if I'm being honest with you. Just play a couple Judge. Play 2 Judge. See Judge. And then you'll tempo them out from there. But yeah. I wanted to test some OP13 for you guys, get ahead of the curve. And yeah, so we'll get into the gameplay portion now. I really hope you guys enjoy the videos and sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Woo! We've got a Roger. We'll get a game going second. We'll keep this. We do get a good curve. And we have pudding. Pudding. He gets... I hate that card. We will be able to play a co-set this turn. And then hopefully we get a baby. Yeah, we'll take this. Okay, we get the baby. Do we get ETG though? We don't. So we can actually... Yeah, we'll go 6. Maybe we can put him next turn. We get another Porsche. So we play into this. I like that. Or we can go 5. Wait, we go 5 with this, right? Yeah, that's worth. Ooh, Maria. Maria could be good too, but I usually like playing around like 3. You gonna go 9 on us again? Do this. Good pudding here. We could also portion to a Maria. That's also extremely strong here. And then 6, 7, 8. Does he double ramp next turn? That'd be really scary. Let's just see what he does. If he gets to 8, I'll put him. He does not. Go 5, 5. Ooh, he gets to 7. We'll do... That's actually so tough. What are we getting off our state? We have way too many 2Ks. Co-set is actually really good here. Okay, I'm confident to go another 5 now. Just take it. Okay, he doesn't want to take that life. We'll do this. Play co-set. We can pudding next turn. Oh, we're definitely hitting him with a pudding. He's gonna be at Yes, this is going to be perfect. We'll block this. He's at 7 in hand. Do we try to get him to 8? 2, 3, 4. Do we go 8 lead? I think I like 8 lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Does he take a 7 though? Let's go 8. I think he takes. He does. Babushka. That should wreck his day. Yeah. Take. And we're pretty cruising from here. I just have to make sure. Because that's not going to come up because we're at equal Dom than him. A 2 cost probably does. We're at 8, he's at 9. I think we are able to do this. Doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, we draw. It do matter. 7 to 5. We can 2-1 this to save, yeah, you can have him. And then we can actually, yeah. Oh man, dude, yeah, this guy was in trouble. He was in trouble for sure. They usually just do this. They usually just leave because it's like, I'm just gonna outvalue you. Like, okay, for like I'm cycling with stage. We're gonna find. Wait, do we 2, 1, 2, 3, 4? We're probably gonna see EGG event. Like we could. I just ping 9s now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and play like a blocker, and we're just pinging him to death because we got an insane putting on him, and we can just outgrind him. So that's where putting is like super clutch. He wasn't going to be able to do a lot because we were just really good. I think the Porsche Maria play was excellent. It got us to this amount of down that we were at right now. And yeah, his thing is to ramp. I'm like, okay, all of my effects lose me ramp, but this card is just, it not only gets me my down back, but it like ramps me because you're ramping. So he's not able to play his late game stuff, and by the time he does, it's just too late, and that's all of your Don, and I can like counter out of 1 or 2 things or block, and then ping you to death. But yeah, that's usually the plan against Roger, and yeah, GG's to the opponent. We've got a Roger. I want to go first. This is a great hand. We'll keep it. Probably trash stage our first turn. So see what we can get. Deciding if he wants to keep his hand. We'll get it done. Do this. Get another Ray. That's pretty good. See what we can do here. Don't have Porsche on 3, which is not like amazing, but I think we're okay. He'll get 2, maybe his 1 cost event. Nope, he doesn't. And we just miraculously draw the Porsche like we always do. Oh my god, you can't make this, you cannot make this up. What's better here? 5 is gonna happen no matter what. Do we pitch first? I think I'll pitch first. Okay, we would have found our Porsche. No targets. Do this. Okay. That's pretty good. GG's in trash. Yeah, that's a little slow though. I don't super mind. We'll take this. Okay. Only has 5 in hand. That's pretty good for us. That was on his 5 down turn too, so he didn't have the 3 cost. All right, we have our ETGs. I do think that I just want to play Searcher and Chopper. Like I want to get a 2K in hand, so we'll go 5/5. Depending on if he counters out aggressively, the 6 might come, but go 5. Hopefully he doesn't take too aggressively. He's not. I think I'll just go 5. I don't hate a 5. Because if he takes, it's okay. If he doesn't, then his hand is mine. This is actually super interesting. So we could take 2K. But then we could also play around like drawing next turn with Ray. Because we probably just... But then we don't play ETG. I think that we're going to take a 2K line here. To like defend our board for the coming turns. Because we're going to play Chopper. Maybe block if he swings into this. I do like 2K here. Yeah. Could also just play another Ray. Get really far ahead of him. I don't hate that as well. I'm gonna try a Chopper. Oh, that feels really good playing on their body though. Let's play on their body. Be aggressive here. We wanted a 2K. Grab close up. Not the best. I wish we can counter out of this. Depends on what he plays. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. 2, he ramps. So he's at 8. Lots of 2Ks in his hand. It's gonna be a 7. Unfortunately. Do we give 3 cards? Oh, the pressure. I'm gonna do it. See if he goes like 5. But I think that the swing is worth it. Yeah, he is. He is? Okay, that's fine. That's okay. This turn, we'll get a lot of pressure on him. 5, 5, 5, 5, 7. Seems pretty good to me. 2K? Okay. Yeah, this will be a good turn from us. But his next turn, he'll be very big. Ooh, he's giving us 2Ks already. This is very good. 5, 5. Yep, he's taking. Yep, this is very good. He might go to 0. How bricked up are you, brother? Not that bricked up. I see. We'll go here. He'll be 7K, but I think that we are going to be able to ping him down. We did have to counter out aggressively. Okay, so he's going to be a 9K. So we're looking for a 2-turn lethal here with just our ETG. So, yep, that was good. He's going to leave 1 open for his event. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'd be 12 to leader. 10, 11, 12, and then he gives us a card. I do think that's worth it. I think that we can just do this. We'll jam on him. You can give us the cards. Okay, he doesn't. We'll go here. And then we'll just go Yeah, we'll just, at this point, we're just looking for... Don't know what he's going to do. Blocker would be really strong for him here. We could give double 2. It might save us a life. I don't think we're going to. I think that we defend this because 3 pokes kills us next turn. We'll give him this. We'll go everything at his leader. See if he has the rusher to kill us. We might even pay 2 for the race so we draw. It's a very interesting turn. We could leave 2 up, but nah, Newgate just kills that. I think that we bank on him having like a rusher or something. How many searchable 2Ks do we have? 1, 2... 3. I think we do this. Okay, that's awful. That... We might just have to do everything now. Oh, man. We'll do everything. Hope he doesn't have a rusher. It'll be 2 cards because he has event. And we just win. GG's to the opponent. Bricked up. As per usual. Yeah, there's our last 2K. That would have been really good. But yeah, I think we played very good. I think he would have had it because he could have just played Roger. And then just went like 7, 10, 10, 13. So yeah, we get there, but very too close for comfort. If we drew this though, we could just do everything, and then if he plays Roger, we can 2K 1K out of his 7, and then it would be 3 hits at our life. So that's why getting the 2K was so valuable there. But yeah, that's why we kind of risked it, because like it doesn't do us any good if he does that play and we only have 2K in hand. Like it's just bad. It doesn't do anything because it's still 7. He gets this, and then 10, 10, 11 or 13. So we still would have lost. So I feel like that was the right play, but we were like 1 card short of having like super safe lethal. But yeah, that was a good game by our opponents, and yeah, GG's. We've got a Gol D Roger. He goes first, we're going second, and we have this. I just want to practice keeping this. I just want to see how we do. We're on the draw. Yeah, that's exactly why, because we're going to get this, and I was going to take this life. Just so we could see more cards. Grab this. Move pudding up here. And we'll get ETG on curve. I think we could tank this life. I don't super hate that. He's going to make us tank it. Good him with a 5-7. Might take both of them. He is. See, these are the greedy type of players that I'm talking about. Gonna take this too. 9 in hand. How good would pudding be next turn? Gonna ramp, swing face. Ooh, double ramp. That's quite good. And it's 6 at face. We'll 2K this. Filter another one. Okay, we have Ray, but she's a little awkward here. I mean, we can always... I do think 7-7 play Cosette is better than Porsche Chopper play swing 6-7. I think I want to swing 7-7 here. Or no, wait, I have a... I'd be able to do this because I have her in hand. Let's see what we get. I like 7-7 play Cosette. Call me crazy. Like, this is a problem. He has to counter this, right? Okay. We get some kind of card out of the opponent's hand. But, please draw pudding. Gets a Bond Clay. Does he just double ramp right here? He's gonna look for it. He does get it. Does he play it? He does. Okay, interesting. He has a low hand size now. So this one we can 2K, and we'll block this one. But his hand size is low, which we will use that to our advantage. This is going to be the most important card to kill. Did not get a Maria or a Pudding. I think he's deciding if he wants to go 9 here. We are going to get to poke a double 7 at his life because we're going to play another EGG. That is fine. So he doesn't have any Don up. We just like drawing all of our EGGs apparently. 2K is really strong here. We definitely want to play this. And we want to kill this card. Maria 2. This is good. He should let this go. He does. And I think that I want to go 8-8. I think I want to go 8-8. We could go 7-7-7. Let's try to do that. I think it's like a little bit better. Yeah, it's definitely better. 1K. Pass. Could play the... Okay, that's good too. I mean, 9K lead's pretty good. Is he gonna go here? Ooh. Okay, we get out of this. 2-1. And then he'll go here. That's greedy in my opinion. That's very greedy. Should have went here. And now we can do this. Clear this. And then we can kind of do the same thing. Kind of like 9. Yeah, I just want to go with the same strat. Then we'll go 9. Ten actually. But what do we get off of? Do we have a purple? I want to do this first. Okay, we draw... Yeah, we draw good cards. Kind of like our hand, actually. We'll go 10. Do we get Cosette? 1. Yeah, he was cooked. That goes through. Next turn, if you played any of these cards, we just win. Anyways. I'm curious to see if we would have gotten a Cosette off of the top 3. Did we? No. But yeah, that's Roger. Just yeah, they ramped it very aggressively with their buggies. I think that backfired on them kind of. Like they were able to become 7K, but like what we can still do is like out-resource them by just like pinging them with 7s. Like don't feel pressured to like, oh, I have to murder them as fast as I can. Like no, we don't have to do that. We can just like chill. Like you saw us, what was it? We pressured this card pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good pressure. They were a little bricky at the end there. And, yeah. It, paid off for us. So, yeah, GG's the opponent. We got a Roger. I like to go first in this matchup to get some early pressure. We have a good hand. Yeah, this is good enough to keep. We go this into this turn 2 and like search for like a 2K or like a what's it? Big EGG. And like Porsche can find Porsche now. We didn't see her in our top 5, which is like massive for this next turn. So I think there's a good chance that we can get her when we search. And then we can like double Porsche in a row. So we'll go 5 leader. This will be pretty huge. Get some pressure on him. I think he should take this. Takes. We'll play Porsche. We do see another one, which is huge for us. We'll go into... Do I want to go into an EGG? Don't have a lot of counter to defend to my other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that the early pressure with this is worth it. I'm going to do this. Do we keep him back next turn to like poke an extra 5? I don't know if that's worth it. I think we'll just do it. And then we'll just like be aggressive. We'll be aggressive here. He can swing. If he wants to ramp, he's not going to be able to go big into this. Good card. Let's see what he wants to do here. A 6 leader. I'll take a 6 lead. That's fine. He plays this to ramp. This is such a good card. Okay, so this is a little more awkward for me now. I think that we can like Porsche into chopper here. That might be too slow though. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. And then we'll counter. We could Porsche into body. That's probably worth it. We'll see what he does. He probably takes 2, right? I would really appreciate if he took 2 hits. Okay, so he's going to take 2. I do think it's worth 5, 6, 7. I think that we're going to go into the body. Because we're going to get another turn of getting to poke face. I want to grab Kosa. Yeah, we'll get to spam his life one more time. He'll have to double ramp here if he wants to be 7k on his next turn. Hopefully he doesn't have that. See what he wants to do here. He has to be at 8 for this to work, right? Yep. So he's gonna ramp anyways. And leader effect, you have to be at 10 Don. He's at 7. So I think that we're good to like spam his life next turn, which is really good for us. He's in a bond clay, that's good for him. 5, 6, 7, 8. And now this will be active to swing. He'll go to 9. Okay. Which is, I don't think you do this. 2K. And we're gonna get out of whatever he swings with. This with. It's worth it. I do feel like that's worth it. And all this is going at his life. He'll get 2K, that's pretty good for him. Okay, so this turn we could try to go into this, but we're probably just gonna do everything at life. We'll start with a 5 at life, and now we might go 6, 6, 6, 7 to just dwindle his entire hand down. But we might. Okay, I think I want to go like 5 again, because then we can just go like 6, 7, 7. And like there's only 4 cards in hand. This deck runs with quite a few bricks. 2K. That's pretty good. I kind of want to go 8 here now. Well, I'll go 5 because he's giving us 2Ks anyways, which I enjoy. The buggy. Okay. So we can go. What can we do here? We can go like 8 here. I don't think 8 is bad. I do want to remove this from the board. And I don't think he has the counter cards to save it. Yep. And then we'll do. We could just do a 5 at lead, because he's already giving us 2Ks, and then we could just play Chopper to get it done. Yeah, he's already giving us counter. We might actually get this life, if I'm being completely honest. Yep. Do this. Pass. He's going to be a 7K leader, but we're going to be able to ping him for 7s on our turn. To, like we were able to get pressure early with our porches to get his hand down. Interested to see what he's going to do here. Maybe he gets 2 of our bodies, which is kind of bad. But 7s are our best friend here. Especially because our life is like semi-healthy. If he has the 8 cost, he should probably play it. He will. He's going to rest our Chopper. This will swing into Chopper. So he might get 3 of our bodies here, which is actually super annoying. But then we just go leader face and then leader face. We try to kill the Von Clay. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yep, that's fine, friend. If it's a 7 here, I'll counter it. Should just be like these 3. The ones that he can. He's gonna go. Yep, that's fine. He'll get 3 cards, which is okay. We'll probably have one of these left, which is also fine. Because then we could just kill the Bond Clay, keep a healthy life total, and like just put the rest on our leader. Yep, that's fine. And play a blocker maybe. Yeah, we're still in good shape here. He has no Don up. I don't want to die this turn though. 1, 2, 3, like maybe like a rusher or something. I think 11 will get there though. Like that's just like, I kind of want to play portion of the co-set. I don't want to die though. do this. And then put everything on our leader. And then next turn we'll probably do that again. Or I could just go 8. That feels a little so bad though. I'll go 10, play the coset. I think 10 goes through for sure. He did not have a lot of counter. Yep. Yeah, player pass. Should be pretty safe here unless he has a blocker. Not sure he was playing it in his list. No. Interested to see what he's gonna do. We do not have counter in our hand. Very interesting. So like we were able to like spam early, but if we weren't able to spam early, we like pivot to pudding later in the game. This card is so good. I wonder what he's gonna do here. He's in a bit of a tight spot because he has to prioritize killing this. And I'm like, I could also just like portion the blocker next turn. We have. That's fine. I want this up to protect my life. He's gonna get this card no matter what. I could block this. 10 cost shanks. Okay. So we just put everything on. 8. There's no way a 12? I like 12. That should be guaranteed. 13. Yeah, you're not getting out of that. $10. 11. Yeah, GG's. Got the pressure early on that one. We're able to convert that to a W. But you don't always hear, you don't always chain Porsches and stuff like that. But I think that recognizing that we were the second Porsche, we did it into a body instead of playing the chopper was good. Because we knew that we were going to be able to pressure his life next turn. So I enjoyed that play line. This card's really good for him. Yeah, we'll get to the next one. Alright, we got a Gol D Roger. We're gonna go first again. This hand, oh, this is like one card off of being an amazing hand. I do think we have to mulligan it, unfortunately. We get a slightly better hand. We will grab a Reiju. We'll pass. Not the best hand. Seven coset. Get him up in hand. Probably take a life here, just so I could see a card, because we don't have any play on our next turn. He's got his buggy. We'll take this. Okay, it gives us something to do. I do want to go 6, 7. Could draw stage. I'm okay with doing this though, because he's already given us a 2K. So I'm cool with him. Okay. So now it's worse for him. Because instead of giving us... Well, he could use the event. But if he doesn't, then it's just worse for him. He just takes. So this is where pudding's amazing, but we don't have her. Because some of the Roger players are like super... They take life super aggressively. Like this will probably just all be at my life. Oh, he wastes... Oh, another 2K. That's a 6 at my leader. I don't think we could take this. Please draw pudding. We do not draw the pudding. Here? I'm really debating going like 8. 8-10. Just like straight up at leader. And if we draw pudding, we win. Ooh, do I do that though? What else are we actively doing? Like literally nothing. We have nothing in trash to play. I don't want to pay 4 for this. Let's just... He has 2 2Ks on the field already. He could use the event from his hand plus a card or 2 2Ks. Okay, Rad Beam. That's fine. Now I think that we can go 8. And then play Chopper. That's fine. I think he'll take this. Unless you want to give me 2 more 2Ks. Oh, he wants to give me... Okay, okay. But that's 3 cards then, right? Yeah, that's 3 cards. That's just bad for him. We'll block. We get to block with Koset this next turn. He is at 9 though, so he's going to be able to play his Rusher. That's pretty problematic for us. I'm not going to lie. Oh, he's at 10 actually. So he's 7k leader. Yep, he has a Rusher. Okay, so from right here, we're going to have to kill this. We're going to have to prioritize kill of this card. We will 2k this. And we might take this. We'll take this. Okay. What we could also do is just like keep going for like 8s. We could do like 8 here, 8 there, 1, 2, 3, and then like 8 with the other one. I don't know if I hate that. Do I hate 7 first? Do I ever poke him for 7? Do I ever poke this for 7? I think that... Oh, do I even have another one? I don't even have another one. Trash. Oh, that's just tragic. I have to portion to Chopper. Oh, man. Let's just do that really quick to see if we get another... No. This is okay. We draw Chopper. Do I ever play another Porsche Chopper? No, I probably just play Chopper. I go 8-8. Is 8-8 bad? We'll see if 8 is bad. It might be. We get a whole Rad Beam from an 8. Which makes me think another 8 is really good. It does. We will do that. Another 8's probably going through. Yes. Yeah, we'll play it by ear. Drained his hands of 2. He drained his own hand of 2Ks. This could all be at life. He didn't have an attached on for this. Do I make him think he's just got us? Take it. I have to kill him this turn. We have to kill him anyways. Do I ever go 8 here? He plays Rad. He has 2 down up. Nine. 999. I don't hate that. Is it ever better to just do 9-9? I think this is better. Yeah. See if he's got it. He plays Rad Beam. 9, 10, 11, 12. And he did not have it. So GG's to the opponent. Got all of his 2Ks out of his hand early. Did enjoy that a lot. Yeah. Good game. I think the only thing he did wrong was not attach a Don here if he knew he didn't have... Well, he might have gotten it from a card from Life that had, like, an event on it. But other than that, I think he was fine. We probably just would have had to counter out big of a swing here if he rested our chopper. But, yep, another good game. Putting would have been massive if we got her at the correct time, but we didn't. But, yeah, GG's to the opponent. Alright guys, that'll be the gameplay portion of this video. We'll close it out here. Final thoughts on the deck and this matchup. I do think it's favored, and I do like where I'm currently at in my testing for 13. I think that this has been pretty strong into Zoro, Roger, and Emu. I just had to figure out the ace matchup, and I plan to test that over the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, though, you can probably bank on a Emu kind of guide on how to beat that deck, and I think that I want to further test ace, because I think that'll be the one that's hardest to crack, because I don't think that we're good into him at all, and I don't even think that putting is like ultimately enough in that matchup. It's the card in that matchup, but they still draw a crap ton of cards after the fact. But I will do my best to solve that. That'll definitely be the one that we are going to struggle into most, I'll tell you guys right now. And we'll go from there. But I like having a good spread into 3 out of those 4 leaders. I think that puts us in a really good spot as far as the meta goes. And if we play optimally and see our stuff where we could go in this upcoming format. But, yeah, I'm going to play 3 putting for sure. Got to figure out these slots right here. Because that's been very good, though. But I'm going to close it out there. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Apologies for the lengthier video. These are just how these videos go, though, guys. You came for a matchup guide against Roger, and that's exactly what I gave you. I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, we're going to be testing new cards, and getting ahead of the curve. But we definitely will be revisiting OP12 as well. I'm obviously still playing that. I'm a Western player, so we're going to be playing OP12. Going to be doing more local stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Mafia out. Woo!